Yeah. Uh, uh. I get it. My nigga. I get it.
Yeah.
Man, Donnie, I got my money. I can run New York. I'm Donnie, run New York. I get it. Uh. I get it. I'm Donnie, get it.
You
Yeah.
gotta play it a little bit.
Yeah. What the fuck? Be a millionaire. Oh, he flipped that joint into a whole song, dog. Have a baby by me, baby.
Yeah.
Be a millionaire. Have a baby. Well, I tell you one
Yeah.
thing:
You know what
50
he
not
doing.
going. 50 residency is not going to be in New York. Tell
Nope.
you that much.
Nope. It's Houston and Shreveport.
Mundani, the king of New York.
But you know he gonna come back. He gonna come on now.
Listen, man.
You know what it is. So
I recently visited home. It was.
you have okay.
Yo, man. This is. I be thinking that. Look, there's no bias here, man. New York is the shit.
There's no bias.
There's no bias. Every time I go back, every time
this Bronx
listen,
hat all the
listen,
time.
listen. There's no bias. It's the shit, yo. I heard that they gentrified in the X. I got it on good authority. We gonna get some. We gonna get some more.
Gentrifying the
we gonna
X.
get-
Where you
They
been?
have. They have.
Yeah. Yo, so I'll give you an example. You want me to give you an example? So
Sure.
we're damn. So right in the South Bronx, right by the 87, the Willis Ave Bridge,
Mm-hmm.
they call that shit Sobro. Yeah, fam. Yeah. Yeah. They got brunch spots, all that shit over there, yo. Like
No wonder
They-
avocados cost so much.
they
now.
got the high rises right next to the projects. Like what? That shit is crazy, yo. I'm telling you. Right by 149, 143, you know. Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah. Third Ave. Yeah. Right by the Third Ave train station, all that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the?
What
Did
you
I
got?
ask a question in French or something?
This guy's wild.
Hell. Anyway,
But yo, so why are we talking about what we talking about? Why
yo,
did
man,
we
it was a
mention
big week, man. It's election week.
Election week, November 4th, right?
Yeah, man.
Came and
did.
went. Pause. Right?
Yeah.
Big things happen. Pause. Yo, mayors were elected.
So what? Nah, fuck with you. Nah. It's a big deal. It's interesting. It's an interesting dynamic because
Yeah.
you figure, there's a hierarchy, right? Like you got the federal government, you
Yeah.
got the state government,
Yep.
you got the city government,
Yep.
you got the local government.
Right.
My point is, we got too much fucking government. Just saying. But staying on track though. But in New York City, it's like who's. I feel like the mayor of New York City has so much political capital, right? Just because like they're very visible.
Right.
Everybody sees, it's like Wall
Yep.
Street's in New York. So what are you doing, Mr. Mayor? Fuck, nigga, I'm just running my city. I also got to worry about the Bronx. I got to worry about Long Island. Y'all niggas,
Right.
y'all just want me to focus on fucking the bottom of Manhattan. Like, get out my face with that.
Right.
I'm a fucking, some of Donnie's out here like, yo, I'm about to tax the shit out of y'all. We gonna give my people free food, grocery ran and shit, free subways and all that. And that shit sound good on paper.
I mean, yeah, we're going to see what it is because, there's definitely a difference. And tell me how you feel about this. There's definitely a difference about being outside and just kind of being like being in action, right? There's a difference between that. Well,
You mean being outside like campaigning and actually doing shit? Is that what you mean?
when I say being outside on some fuckboy, on some YN type shit, you outside.
You trying to play my man Adams. You trying to play my man.
Nah.
Listen.
I'm not trying to play him, but there's a lot of outside activities. But he did do, you know what? I will say this. We weren't going to talk about this. But, and you may have to look some stuff up here.
Was his years
He-
better than the David Dinkin years?
I think because of all of the, just because of all of the public drama that kind of came about here and there, I really feel like it overshadowed the stuff that he was actually able to do for the city. If that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's not going to get covered because it's not convenient. I don't want to get into it, man.
But okay, I just don't want to make clear I'm not disrespecting him. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect him. But at the same time, when you're outside like that, it overshadows.
Oh yeah, of course.
The
I
work.
mean, like,
so hopefully,
as long as you stick it to the script. Look, you know where he fucked up? The day he decided, you know what? I'm gonna take a trip to Washington. Once he did that, everything changed.
It did
All the
change.
scandals started coming out.
It
We
did
started
change.
seeing everything.
It did change.
And it was like,
Good point.
all right, you know,
Good point.
you got to align yourself with whoever's, you know, running things, basically. And so,
Good point.
I
Good
feel,
point.
you know, like, after recently visiting the city, I'm like, I can't believe social media right now. I can't believe traditional media. I can't believe social media because it just didn't feel that extreme. But at the same time, I wasn't outside of tourist areas either, right? So
Yep,
I got to take that into account.
you do.
Um,
And it also depends on the times of the day that you out, too.
yeah, yeah. And this was during, you know, I was there during like the marathon. So of course it's a big event too, right? So
you got a lot of
maximum
stuff.
safety is gonna
Security,
be
yeah.
going on. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, that's the heart of the city. Yeah.
but you know what? Yo, New York take care of business, man. I feel like, you know, they even though I know they've lost a lot of police officers, we still got a lot of police officers, bro. Like it's not.
Yeah, and shout out to
It's
New
not
York.
like it's just like a sheriff and a deputy out there, like constable.
Yeah, shout out to the city. Shout out to, you know, what could be with Mandani, right? And
Yeah, man. Nah, I hope some things work. I just, you know,
yeah.
he's
I think when it comes to politics, it's
He-
just how it is. Like you
the only thing that concerns me is like he had a certain tone during the campaign. Now that he won, he really out here like,
yeah.
I'm the king of New York. He's really out here like, I'm about to do this.
Yeah.
But it's not easy, man. Like he's got his work cut out for him. That's what I'll say. He's gonna have to put in some work. So, but kudos to him, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, and shout out to all the other mayors. So let's bring up some of the other mayors from the different, you know, major cities, so to speak, right? Like
There were some
we
other
consider-
elections that went on.
So you had Detroit, first black female mayor of Detroit, Mary Sheffield. Shout out to Mary Sheffield. Then you had
I didn't know who Mary Sheffield was, so
yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna be plugged into like Detroit stuff, but you know, I had to ask. So she won. Congratulations. What did you campaign on? I mean, we know what Mandani campaigned on. Free shit. So what did she campaign on? She campaigned on overhauling city property tax system, boosting community engagement and crime prevention efforts, launching the city's first office of gun violence protection. Yo, does Detroit have a gun problem?
Come on, fam.
Cutting red tape to help businesses, reviving commercial corridors in neighborhoods, increasing the number of affordable housing units. Yo, man, honestly,
See, all the stuff you mentioning, hold on, I'm going to get to that. So, like, Oakland, California, you have Barbara Lee. They have, where else?
Oakland was another one. Okay, Oakland, so that's like
Yeah.
San Fran adjacent.
Yeah, and then, who's our guy from Chicago again? What's the,
Brandon Johnson.
Brandon Johnson. Shout out to Brandon Johnson, because he get active.
He did not just
He's-
win.
He didn't just win.
He's been in there
but,
fuck shit up for about a year now.
yeah. Here you go. He said,
He gets active. Go ahead.
He gets pretty active, though.
I
And
mean,
he's
you
being
got to.
vocal.
That's the job.
He's
The job
being-
is to be active, not be.
Not be outside on some shit.
He's not outside on some shit, but I don't see no legislation happening either.
They trying,
Like, I
right?
mean,
Okay, maybe I need to look up more, because I could have sworn they was trying to do some stuff.
Yeah, they trying to
So-
stop Trump from coming in there, and the National Guard and all that. I mean, that whole shit is messy. The whole Chicago situation, but you know
Chicago's
what?
crazy. Ice.
I want to
Ice
go
bugging
I want to go to Chicago though because
see.
I need to I need to see if this shit is for real or not because you know what I'm saying like
Yeah. Yeah.
and like I said I know like so if I was let's say you know what I'm going to Chicago next week and I decide that I'm just gonna stay like near the Sears Tower. I don't know, it's the only landmark that I can land or near like where the Chicago World's Fair was at. Chances are I'm not gonna experience anything that's out of the normal. I'm gonna be like, man, Chicago one of the beautifulest cities in the world. But if I go to like South Side, a certain part that I don't know where I'm at, might be real, right? I don't know.
So here's the interesting thing, right? I feel like there's a lot of conversation around mayors, right? Because there was a lot of mayors being elected. But maybe I'm wrong here, but for me, I feel like the mayors from the major cities are often talked more about in the public than the governors for the states.
Well, yeah, I mean,
do you think is there a certain pressure, right? Like I think there is a different type of pressure when it comes to those, right? Those type of cities and such. These things.
you think about jurisdiction, right? Like you think about okay, this is the city limits, right?
Yeah.
And it's like as a mayor of the city limit, again, not to what? How about Miami-Dade County? We'll use a different city, right? Not New York, but
Yeah.
okay, you the mayor of Miami-Dade County.
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, you can't even be a mayor of a county. Whatever, you're a mayor of Miami, like the city, right?
The city, yeah.
And it's like, I feel like it's just correlated to how much money they affect, right? So like, a mayor's just gonna do policies for like their little piece of land. But there's so much money flowing through that little piece of land, it becomes big. Like, there's attention on it. There's big attention on it, right? So like,
I see what you're saying. So
I feel like governors control the money more, right? Like for the overall state.
For
like
the
farms,
overall state, yes.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, like, normally with specific cities, it has a lot to do with business and economics.
Yeah, right.
Within that,
Right.
And,
like
and that's where
so like if you were thinking, let's take California for example, okay?
Yeah.
If you take California as a big state, you think about California, you have some prominent cities, right? Known on a worldwide level. So you got Los Angeles, you got San Francisco.
Right, there you go.
Right?
You
like those are like you got Oakland, right? Oakland is also noticeable, but it's right?
You're right.
But the reality is Sacramento is the one that because that's where the governor's at, right?
Right.
But when you're the governor, it's like you really not that you defer, but
that's actually a good example because look, nobody really talks about it like that, right?
Yeah.
Like this is what I'm trying to get at. Like, something that I see here, it says, you got large, high-profile cities is a description there, right? So you were just mentioning some of those, and they have pressure points, right? So public safety, homelessness, infrastructure, transit, housing affordability, like these are the things that they're constantly. And then it says a single mistake or controversy can trend nationally within hours for these type of folks, right? So, and it's because of that high visibility, right? Then it says cities facing economic transition. So like Detroit is trying to, right?
They're trying to recover
and all
losing.
all the examples that you mentioned for Mary Sheffield is exactly that's what that's speaking to, right? That transition.
So I mean, it sounds. Look, all it comes down to is you need funds to power any ambition, whether it be
Right, 'cause-
benevolent. Whether it works out or it doesn't, you need the money to actually try to make it happen.
Yep.
And so when candidates are too heavy on like where they're gonna get the money from,
Mhm.
what I mean like too heavy on like we're gonna go after the rich people. I mean, look, there was a video I just saw a little while ago. One man said, "Yo, how much money you think you take home if you make 1.5 million in New York?" And they start going through the numbers. Do you know how much he ended up with after everything? 1.5 million. What do you actually end up with?
Come again?
How much do you actually think you'll end up with?
Motherfucker, I drew a blank. Go ahead.
You know, how much do you think? How much do you think you'll end up with? What's your take home if you make 1.5 million in New York City?
Oh man, that's what you said. It would be like 450, some shit like that.
I mean,
Something around there, 550,
right.
450.
So like, if I'm a person who busts my ass to figure out a 1.5 million salary or income,
I'm probably exaggerating a little bit, but yeah,
you are. It was 750.
Yeah, 750. There you go.
All right, but we still talking like 50 something, over 50%. It was something like 53% or something like that.
Yeah.
So if I'm busting my ass, not to mention that you can't even really say you're a millionaire anymore.
No, you're not.
You're
right?
not.
That's not what's coming
Right.
on.
Right. And so you might have a few people who are like, yo, I have no problem paying like 60% taxes and shit. I don't need all. I don't need, it's cool. I don't need an extra $700,000. But that's not going to be all of them, dog. That's not going to be all of them. So Florida's like getting ready to take on more New Yorkers now that Mondani has won.
So now, you mentioned Florida, so that's interesting because that is a flip example, right? So because I believe DeSantis is the governor, right?
He's the governor, yeah.
And he's all over the place.
He's all over the place.
You've seen him all over.
Yeah.
So that's one I would say that's the one that's flipped.
But that's because. But now I know. But
because like you don't hear much of the mayor of Orlando.
it's the same way like Governor Abbott. I mean, yeah, Governor Abbott is the lead in Texas. I don't know about the Dallas mayor and the Houston mayor.
Yeah, right.
Austin mayor. Like
I was just asking you who the Houston mayor. I'm like, I don't even know my mayor. Like that's crazy, right? So
shit happens. But hang on.
Yeah.
But so we know, and then even in the only reason we know Karen Bass from L.A. is because of all her negligence during the fires. Otherwise, we would have not even known her either. Do we know who's the mayor of D.C.?
No.
Does it matter? Like, this shit is crazy. It really depends on the personality, dog.
Yo, it's
right now when it comes to California, we only focused on Gavin.
Check it out. Yeah. So here's one thing it says: relatable and present.
Yeah.
Mayors who show up at neighborhood events, post authentically online, or speak plainly tend to win local loyalty faster than distant governors. But basically what you said, that drives success, I think, for either position, right? So that same type of mentality or action, that'll run success for either role.
I'm not like a political junkie per se, but it's Newsom has made himself a household name.
You're right.
Mayor Adams, some weird, bizarre way, like people know about Mayor Adams, right? Like,
because he had a lot of shit.
I mean, real. He did.
There's a lot of shit came up. He's bugging. But just kind of wrap this up though. Like, so now we do have the examples though, right? So I think we're answering a little bit more. There is it just depends on the person and their way of, being in their role, right?
I mean, when you think about like, let's be real. Like, if you the mayor of New York City, bro, like, there's like $100 trillion that's flowing through your city, dog. Like, it's the financial anchor of the world economy. Like, it's a different level dealing with New York City, right?
But it's crazy because before Adams was elected as mayor, right, was like the height of the pandemic, right? And you didn't even, I can't even tell you.
Well, de Blasio did so bad.
It was de Blasio, right? So Cuomo just like stepped in there. He did so bad that Cuomo was talked about so much as the governor, right? Remember that?
Yes.
I almost forgot de Blasio was even there.
He couldn't control his podium. You know what's the only thing I remember about de Blasio? Not because I moved out of New York. I don't live there. Right. The only shit that I remember about this dude is him grabbing some fucking French fries, talking about, get the jab. That was like the highlight of this nigga. That bullshit.
I don't even want to go into that, but that dude,